Content on this channel is not made for kids and intended for adult action figure collectors.
ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime, 3D comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit, Subscribe.
Man, gorgeous. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another SH Figuarts action figure review on the Street Fighter V SH Figuarts Vega. If you're trying to get your SH Figuarts, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Now, Vega was one of my first favorite characters way back in the day, especially because he had the quote-unquote Wolverine claws on that side right there. I always thought that was really awesome. Anyway, on the side right here, nice image of Vega. And then on the back, you can see all these product shots right over here. I love that he can climb like Spider-Man too. I guess I really liked him because he reminded me of Marvel superheroes. And then on the side, it says Vega. You can see the claw wraps around. That's really neat. On the top, you get more window. And then not much more at the bottom except for Vega right over there. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Vega out of the packaging, looking awesome. I really like how this figure came out. There are some things with the proportions that do throw me off, though, especially with the very large hands. I didn't know Vega had such large freaking hands, man. And there's one accessory that this figure doesn't come with, but I do like the rest that we actually do get, so let's get a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at Vega. So first off, we get some great backdrop accessories. Now, this is pretty standard issue for the SH Figuarts Street Fighter figures, where we get, some backdrop of the character's hometown, or Spain, if you want to see. Is this Madrid? I don't know exactly where. I think it is Madrid, but very cool looking. I like it. You get the big old chandelier. You can see the matador and the bull in the background. Nice looking fence and everything. And then you get an actual fence with this piece, which blows my mind because I haven't seen a big accessory like this for a backdrop on a Street Fighter figure at all, like ever. So that's pretty cool. So you can go ahead and you get two pieces right over here. And it looks really good. I do like how you get some nice details in it. And then you get these two I-beams, and you could go ahead and plug in an SH Figuarts stand into that and have him up on here. But he will stand on his own. Like, if you just put the figure on here, it will stay on its own. So that's really cool. So I do like this quite a bit. As you can see further back right there, it does stand pretty tall. You can configure it long ways like that. And if you wanted to get more of these, if you wanted to buy two Vegas, I guess you could make an even larger fence, but you could do something like that if you want. And I think that's very cool. And then for the accessories that we get for Vega himself, we get 4 interchangeable right hands and 3 interchangeable left hands, and we get 2 head sculpts, and we're just looking at one of the 2 head sculpts right here. And I do like the unmasked head. Even though it's not my favorite of the 2, I do think this came out looking great. I'm very happy with it. I like how the eyes came out right over here, so that's pretty rad. I do like how the hair is sculpted, even though I thought he was supposed to be more blonde, right? I don't know, isn't he supposed to be more blonde? But we do get some nice paint detail right here. It gets a little darker in the center, so that's very cool. And you can switch out the ponytail. I'll get into that in a moment. I did break the joint that connects right over there, but it's still working out for me. I like how the mouth is painted just a little bit darker, so that's very cool. And then he has some nice shadowing effect on each of the hands right here. I really dig this quite a bit. I think that's really cool. Even though I think he has gigantic freaking hands, and I don't know why he's got all this, all the nails, extra long right over here. Does he play flamenco guitar? Because it's usually just supposed to be the thumb and the index finger. But all of the fingers are extra long, so, I guess maybe, I don't know. I don't play flamenco guitar, so maybe you need them all. But anyway, you get one right hand right here without the Wolverine claw, so that's pretty neat. And then you also get these 3 other ones. You get a fisted hand right here. What you want to do is just switch them out. So this is kind of just like a placeholder piece. So you just take that off, and you can see that you get a glossy paint right over there for the strap for the claw. You also get the crawling hand right over there. So that's pretty cool. And then you get your regular wide open hand right here. And you just want to remove that. And I like to take that off before I start switching the hands. It just makes things a whole lot easier. And then I love how the paint came out on this, man. That silver looks fantastic. Do have a little bit of an edge scrape right over here for me having him crawl around on the fence, so it's like plastic on plastic friction, not good, but man, look at that silver. This new camera is picking it up really well too. Don't you like it? I like it. So happy. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. Very pleased with that. And then we have the masked head sculpt, which of course is my favorite of the 2, and I do like that we get that nice paint right over there on the mask. I like how you can see the eyes coming through. You can remove the mask as well. Again, the hair looks really good. You can see the strap right over there for the mask, and then you can see he has his hair right over here, and you get the ponytail, and that looks really nice. Nice gold paint right over there too. Makes me very happy to see. So I'm digging this a lot. So you can go ahead and remove this. You just want to pick this off right from underneath. Kind of want to do it carefully. Oh yes, there it goes. Yeah, so you can see how his face looks without any of that on there. And you do have now a new accessory if you want him unmasked and holding this. So that's cool, but I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. You do have two little tabs that just go right into his cheeks. Now the shadowing detail on the muscles just looks fantastic. I think SH Figuarts just nails that like no other. And we get some great deco for the tattoos as well. I'm really liking that. One thing that's a little questionable to me is the muscles around the diaphragm right here. I don't know, just those upper abs just look strange. It kind of has that weird arc thing going on. But I love the bright gold. And the sculpted detail on his bling looks fantastic, and I think the waistband looks really good. Nice wrinkles sculpted in there. I really dig it a lot. We get some nice clean yellow over the blue on his pants. I do wish that there was some shading on the blue areas though, just feels a little empty right there, but nice sculpt. And then the calf anatomy looks really good as well. And then he has nice looking Peggy Carter shoes right over here with some big old feet to go with those big old hands, and there's no detail or peg holes or anything like that at the bottom of the feet. Now before getting into the articulation, I just want to show you where the break happened, and you can see that pin right over there snapped right here, and that's what holds the top part of the ponytail. So all I just got to do is just get some tweezers and then take this out and then put it back together, and it works okay. So even with that break there, I do like the articulation. You can move the head up with the neck joint pretty far, so that's cool, and it will move downward very far. You get side-to-side motion and a good amount of head and neck pivoting right there, and then the ponytail can move up and down right here on the back of the head. You could also pivot right there, and you could twist it a little bit, and you also get a joint right here that can move up and down or side to side, and you can also swivel right over there. And then you don't get butterfly joints that move forward and back. I mean, there's a ball joint in there, but it's not a real, butterfly joint. You can get an upward butterfly joint thing going with this, so that's kind of neat. So with both of those joints going, you'll move his hands or his arms all the way up, rotate a full 360 right there. Double jointed elbows, but we also get a swivel on the elbow. I'm trying to jump the gun right over here because I am stoked about that joint. I've always asked for bicep swivel, but we get an elbow swivel, so that's cool. Then the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. This is like my 5th time recording this segment, by the way. You get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. He'll crunch forward that much, back that much. You get diaphragm pivot, waist moving forward, waist moving back, and you can turn it side to side. You also get a waist piece joint right over here. Well, you could rotate it side to side right there. You could also move this up and down and swivel, depending on how you have it configured. Hips move outward that far, and you can get him kicking forward very far and back a lot. You get a mid-thigh swivel right here. It also kind of like wiggles a little bit. I think that's pretty neat. So you get double jointed knees, ankles move down, they move up, you get side-to-side motion at the ankle pivot, and toe articulation. Now to measure out this new Vega figure, you can see that he is standing at about 7 inches tall, just a little under 7 inches tall, which is a pretty good size for an SH Figuart. And then for your Vega comparison, we have the Soda Street Fighter figure next to the SH Figuarts right here. So this is a Street Fighter 5 figure, and I guess this is our original Street Fighter 2 figure right here. That's the purple pants, and this one has the blue and the giant hands, I guess, along with the different color hair because it's supposed to be blonde. Is that the reason why these changes are here? Someone explain to me in the comment section below. And then here's Vega next to just a couple other SH Figuarts Street Fighter figures I have. We have Chun-Li and Blanca, and I think these three scale together pretty well. And then here's Vega next to the Storm Collectibles Sagat, and yeah, my Street Fighter collection is a mess. I have figures from 3 different lines in my collection, man. But by far, SH Figuarts dominates. Just gotta focus up and keep the Storm Collectibles to Mortal Kombat figures only. And then here's Vega next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man, and no stop motion. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to get this app so that I can make stop motion. It's pretty complicated. Still a lot of things I'm learning with this new camera, but stop motion will return to this YouTube channel. Just wait. So I'm very happy with this figure, man. I absolutely love it, actually. I'm very stoked about it. I love my Soda Street Fighter version too, but this one just looks so much cleaner. Maybe the big hands is supposed to be that way, but yeah, I just think that's just the weirdest thing about it. Even with the little break that I had on the side, or on the ponytail piece, like, I'm still pretty happy with this figure. So yeah, at the price point around $80 to $90, I'm giving this a Sud rating of I love it! then yeah, I love it, even with the little break, because it doesn't ruin the figure in any way. I had to take a moment, just put it back together, and it's been working fine so far. So, yeah, man, I really highly recommend this piece. I really like it a lot. I love this character, and I love having this figure. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you have not already. And a big thank you to all the people that support on the Patreon account. Really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. If you're interested in supporting, check out the link in the description below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com. And don't forget to follow me over on the Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.